Greetings and salutations, YouTube family and friends. T-Rav Vlogs here. What's up, guys? So as you saw in my last video, I went to Kawa Kon 2016 recently, which is an anime convention in St. Louis. So I figure I'd take this time now to go ahead and give my thoughts and maybe a little bit of a review on the convention. Talk about what I liked about it, and maybe a couple of things that they could have improved on. So first off, I would like to state that this convention was a lot of firsts for me. This was a first time going to Kawa Kon. I've heard lots of friends talk about how nice it is, but I've never actually experienced it myself until now. And this is also the first time that I experienced the convention from the vendors side of things. My friends who hosted me for the weekend, Bob and Brandy, had a vendors table in the vendors room. I'll get to that in a little bit. So let's talk about the convention as a whole. As I said, it's an anime convention, but that's technically not really an accurate term for it, considering anime was just a part of the convention. For those who aren't aware, anime is like the Japanese cartoons and whatnot. But there were so many other fandoms that were present there. If you didn't like anything that was anime related, you had Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who. There were just so many different fandoms. Steampunk was another one that was there. It was big this year. The theme was Strange New World, so it was a very sci-fi heavy feel to the convention. It was really different. It's not something that I've experienced a lot of. Usually when I go to a convention, there's more of a focus on one particular type of fandom. This one was just kind of a little bit of everything, and it was evident everywhere. So I thought that that was really cool because it made everything more inclusive to everyone. If you like this more than that, that's great because we have that for you too. The musical guests that they had there were amazingly diverse. You had one folk string band who designed their songs from Lord of the Rings. They were all original pieces, but they drew from Lord of the Rings as their inspiration. You had a punk rock nerd band that was there. You even had singing pirates. Singing pirates. Holy cow, really? But it was all so cool. I got the chance to talk to one of the musical guests, Professor Shy Guy, for a while. Really cool guy, really talented. He was the one who made the guitar out of the Nintendo Entertainment System and rocked out to some Johnny B. Good going down the hallway, which, that was awesome. Thanks for talking to me, by the way. And there were so many events going on. It was almost too much to take in because you had so many things going on. They had the masquerade, which almost every convention has. They had a drag show for the people who wanted to dress as the opposite gender. Apparently that went off pretty well. They had a murder mystery, which I attended, and that was amazing. I've never done anything like that before, and it was so much fun. They had dances every night for the people who didn't want to do dances. They had karaoke, or they had a little place where you could socialize, get some tea, and just get to know people. It was a very socially based convention, and again, I just can't sing enough praises about this. A few things that might have been done a little bit differently, maybe give us a little more space. I know a lot of times that can't be controlled by the convention, and it's totally not something I'm going to harp about, but for the sheer volume of bodies that were in there, it was a little cramped at times, especially going down like a skinny corridor, or when we all wanted to go into the vendor's room at once. It was a little tight at times, but again, a lot of that can't be helped, so not going to rag on the con too hard for that. There were a couple of volunteers who were just a little bit on the, shall we say, aggressively nitpicky side. Like, I was talking to a friend of mine in the pirate troupe, and she kept scooting us, get out of the hallway, get closer to the wall. I was next to the table. I couldn't get any closer to the wall unless I climbed on top of it, and she came by 3 times and tried to get onto us for that. So that was one thing, but it wasn't the staff as a whole. As a whole, the staff was really good. Katrina, Mikhail, you guys did an amazing job. You have an amazing group of people working with you. You are amazing yourselves. I got the chance to talk to Mikhail a little while. Hadn't seen him in a long time. It was great to get to see him again. Great to see that everybody is keeping busy and that people are coming to this convention. So it's all really neat. Another thing I want to touch on was the vendor's room. Again, very diverse. I mean, usually you go to an anime con and you've got your anime distributors, your manga distributors, which are like the comic books of the anime fandom, Japanese style. You have your snack vendors, and that's pretty much it. This was a mixture of everything. You had many different artists who made their own things. They had like the perler beads. A friend of mine did that. You had your artists. You had costume accessories. You had people who made their own jewelry, did their own leatherworking. You had a few anime distributors. You had a few of these snack vendors. And it was just a hodgepodge of everything. It was so cool. As I stated before, my friends were vendors at this convention as well, and they made these little geek-themed bottles. They have these decorative bottles here, and they designed the labels pretty much themselves. This is based on Bucky O'Hare fandom, but they had everything from Star Wars, Doctor Who, Firefly, any fandom you wanted, Bob could pretty much take care of. So that was really neat. If you guys are interested in checking out their shop, check it out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/shopinabottle. I really don't think you'll be very disappointed in what you see. I know I'm extremely ecstatic with the one I got, and that was a custom order. So thank you guys so much for that awesome stuff. So yeah, I could go on and on about this convention, about how neat it was to do everything. The people that I met were wonderful. It was great to catch up with old friends, make new friends, realize that I had friends in places I didn't know I had them, which was really cool. So overall, the weekend was great. Kawa Kon is an amazing convention. If you haven't gotten the chance to go yet, I implore you, next year, make it something that you can do, because you won't be disappointed. There's something for everybody, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have yourselves a great time. So once again, to the staff, the volunteers, everybody who helped put Kawa Kon together, thank you guys. It was such a wonderful weekend, and I cannot wait to do this again. So there you have it. It's kind of a brief rundown of the convention experience from my end. Very positive things to say about it. Not a whole lot of nitpicking as far as things that could be improved upon, but that's any con pretty much. So that's all I have to say about that, guys. Be looking really soon for my Comic-Con Wizard World St. Louis video coming out pretty soon. And then after that, I'll probably do another review on that, and we'll get ready for a GFM coming up in May. So I'll catch you guys later. Until next time, talk to you soon, and take care. Bye-bye.